We're going to geek out here for a moment. We're going to get real nerdy. We're going to really get into the numbers and crunch this one around. Okay, these type of stereotypes are what people tend to think of when they think of those who are analytical or rational in their primary way of connecting with the world. Yes, these really are those who we tend to think of, unfortunately, with the stereotypes of geek or nerd. These are like my son who is majoring in aerospace engineering at Utah State. They get totally into numbers and engineering and have to really think through and analyze what's going on. These are accountants, these are economists, these are the lawyers of the world. These are those who have to analyze and look at the evidence that indicates that the decision they're making is rational, defensible, and in their best interest based on strong, empirical, solid evidence. These are the type of connections that as you work with them, as you ask what they're looking for or ask them to describe what's important to them, they're going to give you numbers. I need certain number of bedrooms, certain number of bathrooms. I need, this is important, this is important, this is important. And you'll almost have a checklist by the time you're done. They are those will figuratively have a checklist. And as you walk through homes, you'll ask, does this check off all the boxes? Perhaps the most telling example we've ever had of an extreme analytical or rational personality was a connection we had who was, in fact, an engineer, was having a new home built and was transferring here from out of state. And each time that our agent, it happened to be Marty, walked through the home for them and did videos for them and then sent emails over of what the status was, we could anticipate a 2 to 3 page long email with bulleted and highlighted technical points to follow up on, including at the four-way walkthrough indications that a specific outlet was on the wrong stud and was off by 18 inches and needed to be moved to where they had deemed where they needed to be in the room to fit their unique needs for the room. While that may seem extreme, following up on that and making sure that was in fact completed was fully what was expected in that situation because they had analyzed the layout of the room, what they would be using it for, and what made the most sense in their mind to make it work. Be prepared to have a CMA that is very explicit on the value of their home. Be prepared to answer, is the value of this home we're looking at that we're making an offer on, does this make sense? Why? Because of the numbers, the sales and the market information in the immediate area around it and similar properties. Be prepared to share that information in a way that allows them to analyze the data and make a rational decision that they can then, in their own mind, defend to themselves and to others that this was, as far as the numbers come down, this decision that they are now making makes the most sense and is the most defensible based on a good, solid analysis of the numbers and their perceived reality.